See, these kind of guns. You were talking about that
Yes.
they only shoot missiles.
No, I was just asking you, how do they shoot with guns?
See, this is how.
Hey
Hey guys,
guys,
it's
it's
the
the Loud
Loud Guys.
Guys.
Today we are going to react to America's AC-130 gunship on steroids. And the thing is, like, this looks massive. And the thing is, India also has one of these. India has C-130J. To let us know there is a difference between that or not. And also before that, I would like to let you know that Samardeep wants more compliments for what she is wearing, because she has told me that nobody is complimenting her for what she is wearing. So
What?
do let
I
us know in the
never
comment
told
section
him
below.
like this.
And
I
also,
never told him like
getting
this.
back to the topic, the thing is, this looks very massive, and this military jet kind of is a carrier kind of a thing, because it carries all those weapons and it supports all the military personnel. So we'll be very excited to see what is more about it. We are seeing more and more gunships and specific like fighter jets, and how well they are built by USA, and how big they are, and how massive they are, and how massive they make the military of USA. So I like to see what it is.
Yes, we have already seen a lot of videos about US Army and US military defense things, and we all by now we know that US have a huge and big army things, and about this also we have read that it has a wide range of like ground attack weapons, and it is also integrated with some sensors, navigations and whatnot. So like it is actually a massive thing, and it can be a huge achievement for every country that owns it. So let's watch it out at what are the specifications of this.
Also, we will also like to take this time to say thank you guys, because we have reached 10,000 subscribers.
Yes, more than 10K.
Yes, thank you so much for your love and support, and we are watching all your comments. You have been so
Yes.
lovely to us. You have been saying that how good we are and how good you guys are, and you want us to welcome in USA. We'll surely,
Yes.
whenever we visit USA, we'll surely meet you guys.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And thank you so much.
Literally, thank you so much. And also, if you want to support our channel, you can support us on our Patreon page. Link is in the description box. So let's see this video. See, these kind of guns. You were talking about
Yes.
that they only shoot missiles.
No, I was just asking you, how do they shoot with guns?
See, this is how. Massive
This
machine
is
guns.
America's lethal AC-130 gunship on steroids.
Wow.
The historic, lethal, and
Wow.
combat-tested AC-130 gunship, known for attacking ISIS and
This
Taliban
looks
fighters
so nice.
during
So
close
nice.
air support
Actually,
high-risk
I was
combat
saying the
missions,
same thing.
is getting a massive technological
Not for the
upgrade
people that are under
with
these.
newer weapons and avionics to increase the effectiveness of the attack platform and extend its service life into future decades,
Wow.
service officials said.
My god, how many bullets in a minute?
AC-130 gunship work involves upgrading the plane with weapons, targeting systems, and sensor packages, Colonel Robert Toth, Chief of Tactical Aircraft, Special Operations, and Combat Search and Rescue Division, told Scout Warrior in an interview. Early variants of the AC-130 gunship first entered combat in the late 1960s during the Vietnam War. Later variants served in the Gulf War, War on Terror, and War in Afghanistan, among other missions.
My god.
The gunships, operated by both the Air Force and Special Operations Command, are often used to support Special Operations fighters on the ground engaged in combat.
Nice.
It
The
looks
aircraft
so
is known for its
classy.
105mm side-firing cannons, which enable it to fire from a side-axis position during close-in combat supporting ground troops. The AC-130
Wow.
gunship also has a 25mm Gatling gun and a 40mm weapon, according to Air Force statements.
Wow.
The Lockheed Boeing-built aircraft uses 4 Allison T-56 A-15 turboprop engines, each with 4,300 shaft horsepower. The 155,000-pound aircraft has a 132-foot wingspan and hits speeds of 300 miles per hour.
Wow.
Its crew consists of a pilot, co-pilot, navigator,
That's a very
fire
good speed
control
for such a
officer,
massive plane.
electronic warfare officers, flight engineer, TV operator, infrared detection
Wow.
operator, loadmaster, and 4 aerial gunners. The AC-130 Spooky 2 gunship is a standard C-130 transport aircraft engineered for close air support combat. Its 105mm gun, called an M102 howitzer, fires 33-pound high-explosive shells at a firing rate of 10 rounds a minute, according to a report in Popular Mechanics.
10
The
rounds a
weapon has a
minute.
range of up to 7 miles and is the largest gun ever operated from a U.S. Air Force
Largest
aircraft, the
gun
report
ever.
said.
Wow.
The aircraft's 25mm Gatling gun, the GAU-12, is the same weapon now on the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter. The weapon fires both high explosive incendiary and armor-piercing incendiary rounds against enemy fighters, buildings, and light vehicles, popular mechanics writes.
My god, this is so bad for all those people who are under these.
C-130 Fleet.
Fleet? They have so many of them.
The AC-130 gunships make up a small portion of a fleet of roughly 500 C-130 planes throughout the Air Force and Special Operations Command, Toth explained.
Wow.
The cargo planes are used to airdrop supplies, equipment, weapons, and troops in forward deployed locations. As a propeller-driven aircraft, the C-130s can fly and land in more rugged conditions and withstand harsh weather such as obscurance. The propellers make the aircraft's engines less susceptible to debris flying and causing operational problems for the engines.
That's super.
It really allows you to do that tactical movement of equipment and personnel to take the airplane to the last tactical mile. A lot of our transport strategic airlifters are meant to go to a hard runway somewhere, and then they turn over the cargo to be moved to the forward areas to a C-130 or a vehicle. The C-130 allows you to take that cargo and land on a smaller runway or unimproved airfield, Toth added.
Wow.
C-130s are used for domestic, international, and war zone transport, including homeland security, disaster relief, and supply deliveries, among other
So
things.
it is used in all
There
kinds
are
of
probably
situations.
missions that have yet to be dreamed up for the C-130, Toth said. The fleet consists of 135 more modern C-130J aircraft and 165 older C-130Hs.
India
which have
has
been
that
around
one
since the
C-130J.
80s, Toth explained. Also,
India only has one
MC-130Js
or
are
two.
specially modified airlifters engineered to transport
Wow.
Army
Fabulous.
Green
This
Berets,
looks so good.
Navy
Yeah.
SEALs,
I
and
want to do
Army
skydiving.
Rangers.
Same
They
here.
are essentially a C-130J further modified with defensive systems, with radar countermeasures and infrared radar and advanced sensors for specialized missions. They can also perform in-flight refueling, Toth explained. C-130 modernization. The Air Force remains vigilant about its C-130 fleet to ensure the airframes, wing boxes, avionics, and communication systems remain safe and operational. This is particularly true of the older 1980s era C-130Hs, Toth added. The thing that causes the greatest risk to the airplane is the life of the wing. We monitor the wing of the aircraft, and as the wings get past their service, we bring the airplanes back in and bring in new structures, with the primary focus being the center wing box, which is the area where the wings mount to the fuselage, Toth said. As for when a C-130 requires a maintenance upgrade to preserve and maintain service life, the Air Force uses an assessment metric referred to as equivalent baseline hours. The wing boxes are changed once the aircraft reaches a certain severity factor in its operational service time.
Wow.
This is necessary because the wear and tear or impact of missions upon an airplane can vary greatly depending upon a range of factors, such as the altitude at which a plane is flying, Toth said. Low-level
So the
flight may
wing
be
is more
3 to
susceptible
4
to
times the
damages.
severity factor of flying at a higher level, he said. Avionics Modernization Program Increment 1
See the cockpit?
involves adding new 8.33 radios to the aircraft to improve communication, along with initiatives to upgrade cockpit voice recorders and digital data recorders. C-130s will also receive new collision avoidance technology designed to prevent the planes from hitting terrain or colliding with one another midair. AMP
Nice.
Inc. 2 involves a larger scale effort to integrate digital avionics throughout the airplane. Inc. 2 will require 9 months to 1 year of work to be completed by 2028,
plane has
Toth
everything.
explained. This will allow us to bring the airplane from analog to digital, integrate a glass cockpit, and use touchscreen displays. We'll get away from the old systems of avionics where we had dial-driven instrumentation to where it's all digital. This makes us able to process a lot more information, Toth said. As part of the new C-130 modernization calculus, the Air Force will consider retiring some C-130Hs and replace them with newly built C-130Js. The service has the authority to acquire an additional 20 C-130Js, Toth added. We continue
this
to
shows this
evaluate
plane is
where it
working
makes
for them.
sense to
That's
retire
why they're
an older
replacing them with
airplane
that only.
and instead put that money into buying new airplanes, he said.
This was not only a massive aircraft, but also it is playing a massive role in US Army. And the thing is, US has 500 of them. So that
More than 500, I guess.
yes, that was staggering because India also has taken some of these from USA, but I think so India has 1, 2, or 3 maximum. India uses this in mostly Nepal or hilly regions of India, like in near to China border and all. But the thing is, like US uses this everywhere, and they're replacing with the old H ones with the J ones, and they are making it more and more advanced, and it has everything. Like when he was listing out all the features that this plane has, it was humongous. Like it has everything, and it has Gatling gun, it has missiles, it can support, it can give everybody, like if there is a situation of disaster management,
Yes.
it can provide all the health equipments and everything. So it can also be helpful in wartime. It can be helpful in disaster management. It can be helpful in each and every situation.
Yes, after listening all the features of this aircraft, it's just like that you name it and they have it, and it looks really massive and
Yes.
a big airplane, and it was amazing to watch this video. It has so many of specifications that nobody could beat this plane in any situation. And even this plane is helpful when at the time of disaster also, like distributing some packages to the needy people. So it's just not that this plane can be used in war type of things only. It can be used anytime they want, and this is the big flex of this plane. So yeah, this was amazing to watch, to know that what kind of plane US have, and that too not 1 or 10 or 100. They have 500, more than 500 of these planes. So yes, this is an amazing thing to have, and this was an amazing video.
And also do let us know, like, do Russia has a copy of this or something like better than this? Do let us know. I don't think so. They might have something better than this, but they might have some copy of this, because USA has 500. Russia too will make sure that it is on the counterpart, and it is also
Yes.
making sure it has enough. Or does China have some of these or not? And also, how did you guys find this video? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe to our channel.
Bye.
Bye.